Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy, and today I'll be firstly wishing you a happy new year. Yes, we're gonna make it an awesome 2023 at this channel and in Eurovision in general. I have a good feeling about this year. It's gonna be awesome, pretty sure. So yeah, stay tuned for the channel. It's gonna be plenty of videos. But today we're going to be listening to Benidorm Fest. Yes, I will divide all the songs from Benidorm Fest into 3 parts of 6 songs. Now that you know that, you know to subscribe to watch the part 2 and the part 3. But in today's episode, we will be having Karmento, Aritz, Megara, José, Otero, Vicco, and Rakky. Yes, those are 6 artists that I'll be listening to in this in this video. And then I hope to see you in other parts as well. But let's first find out these 6 songs. Let's get to the reaction. The first song that we will listen to is by the artist Karmento. And the song is called Quiero y Duelo. I'm sorry, my Spanish is not the best because I never had Spanish in school. A nice little fact for you guys. Either way, I'm very curious to find out about these songs. To be honest, last year was quite cool. I really found a lot of cool gems in the selection. Now live, most of them didn't really work out, kind of why Chanel won as well. Like she was phenomenal live, the rest was a bit, could have been better. So I hope they improve on that, and that's kind of a bit of the piece where I want to be listening to today. So Karmento is the first one to be listened by us. I also got new headphones. Nice. The song is called Quiero y Duelo. Let's find out what it is about and let's click play. I'm liking the start immediately. Okay, we're getting some clapping. That's always good. Not always, but usually is. Oh, okay. Give me that bass. Ooh. I can picture this on stage, not gonna lie. My biggest issue with it is that besides this, there's not one chorus or one thing to really grab onto, to really remember the song by. It's a good listen and a good performable song, but it isn't the one after 26 songs that you're gonna remember, right? But it's a good start to the selection. Like, that is gonna be a solid performance. I can already picture it on the stage as well. I clicked on a thing. I don't want to click on things. Yeah, anyway. Good start. I really quite like it overall. I think they could really work with the staging this. Like, I already picture her just standing there in front of the microphone and just like doing a lot of hand gestures. She seems like a type of performer that would work a lot with hand gestures and like facial expressions as well. So I think there's quite some potential there. I can't wait to see it live, to be honest. Yeah, let's go to the next song. The next song is by the artist Aritz, Aren. The song is called Flamenco. That's the dance style or the music style? Isn't that the same thing? I don't know, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. So Spanish people, educate me. Flamenco, is that the same thing for music and dancing? Like, do the dancers dance to the music style of flamenco? I would assume that, but let me know. Educate me. Yes, thank you. Either way, we're gonna listen to this song, and I'm very, very curious. Flamenco sounds really interesting. So, without further ado, let's click play.
My heart beats flamenco. The more that we dance slow, I'm losing
Oh god. Oh god. I said oh god because those lyrics were a bit cringy. Okay. It's kind of a modern production of a classic idea, I would say. I don't really get the payoff there in the chorus. That's unfortunate. It's got some potential. And overall, I think this song is just a tad too slow pace-wise to really pull up what they're trying to go for. It's decent, I just don't think it is just competitive enough. I like I said, I feel like it should have been on a higher pace. That would have energized the song quite a bit more. And if you go this lower pace, you really need to add a bit more instrumentals here and there. Like the driving beat is quite nice, while it is on a slower pace, and it is still a pop song. You kind of need to have a bit more going on at those times. So while it will be a fine performance, I don't think this will be one to watch for the win in my eyes. That being said though, not bad at all. Let's go to the next song. The next song that we will listen to is, I think, by the band Megara. The song is called Arcadia, and from the picture that RTVE released, like all of those artists have those pictures, this looks like something that might be up my alley. Right. It looks really interesting. So let's take a listen to it. Let's find out what this is about, and let's click play. I was right. Let's go. Okay. This is bass music. I think so. That's one of the genres we haven't had at Eurovision ever. But I think we're going to rock or metal. Pretty sure, right? Okay. This needs to be separated from the mixing of the studio version. I think the mixing could have been done a bit better. I don't think this would necessarily have the big hype it would deserve, because the vocals get a bit overshadowed by the driving beat. Watch out for this one live though. I don't know how good she is vocally, of course. I love the visual of them. Like, look at that picture. That's dope. Okay. It's like walking a tightrope between being a metal song or being a bass song. Because it is very electronically inspired. Those genres are always going to be tough to pinpoint exactly. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a weird ending. Because that's kind of a bit of a nothing ending. Like in the final 15 seconds or something, nothing really was happening. It would be better to go out on a massive bang, like maybe extend the final chorus a little bit and just end on like a big Arcadia. And like, I'm not a good singer, obviously. And on like a cool Arcadia, and then like boom, like a full explosion or something, to have like fireworks there as well. Like that's a really cool visual to always work with. Yeah, interesting, really cool. I'm not sure if the Spanish would go for this though, and that's the concern. I would love this to go to Eurovision though. And like I said, you really need to wait before you get like the vocals and the backing track separated here, because the mixing of it is a bit off, and that usually happens with more of the heavier genres, is that the mixing is sometimes a little bit off because people usually prefer the instruments rather than the vocals. Whereas with Eurovision and Benidorm Fest, it kind of is the opposite sometimes. So you kind of need to try and listen to those a little bit separately, I would nearly say. Yeah, definitely got a good potential, and I really, really dig it. It's cool to have such a song there. Like, it's just balancing on, is it metal, is it bass? It's just kind of there in the middle, and I love it. I love it. Really cool. Next song. The next song that we'll listen to is by the artist José Otero, and the song is called Inviernos and Marte, I think. Let's just immediately click play. I'm dying to know. So let's click play. Okay, it's gonna be a bit more of a ballad, it seems. Oh, okay. Oh, I quite dig that. I quite like that. Oh, you can grab people with that. Like staging wise. Yeah. Okay. I quite dig it. I will say that it might come across to a few people, perhaps, I'm not saying for me, as random shouting. I dig the instrumentation though and how epically it builds. But just saying that that could be a bit of a hazard. Damn, this is a strong bet so far already. I like it. Cool. That is another... I think I'm a broken record at this point. I just keep saying that has potential. That has potential. That has a lot of potential. That has potential. And it is just true. It has quite the potential to be a gold mine live. And I think that's kind of the lesson they learned last year. Because Chanel's song, initially, when I heard it for the first time, it didn't stick out as the standout song. Just how she performed it live, just all the things she brought into it, and the staging brought into it, made it the piece that it was in the ending. If it wasn't for that, I would not have rated that song very highly. In fact, and I might offend a few people, when I initially did my reviews, I think I gave it a 4. It's not very high, but as a studio version, it's not that special. Just Chanel made it very special, and the staging team made it very special. So you're really trying to look for the potential, because that song had quite a potential. Yes. Cool. Let's go to the next song. The penultimate song on this video is by the artist Vicco. The song is called Nochentera. So let's find out what this is about, and let's click play. Okay. Now, immediately I'm inclined to say the opposite here, where this is kind of the potential you'll probably get out of it. This is one of those songs that really has the booby trap or the... Yeah, I feel like this would possibly not be as strong live. Just how her vocal tone is and how the beat is together. I just feel like it might become a bit empty on the stage. But as a studio tune, it is hella good. Like, it's just really streamable. And so for a success kind of thing, for her to make money, to make a bigger career out of it, it's a really good song. For Eurovision and a live performance, I'm not sure if this is the type of song you should go for. But hey, if she proves me wrong, I'll be the first one to admit it. I hope she does. Yeah, it's just a pleasant song that you would just throw on your Spotify playlist, listen to quite a few amount. When it comes on shuffle, you'll be like, oh nice. It's not what you want for a competition though, I'm afraid. It's not the type of song you can stage well. I just have this feeling that this might be a bit flat on the stage. You always got to be a bit careful with that, of course. Yeah, cool song though, quite cool song. Let's go to the final song. The final song of this first part is by the artist Rakky Ripper. I say that with the most British accent I can imagine to put up, but it's of course Spanish, so I shouldn't perhaps. But either way, the song that Rakky will perform is called Traccion. We'll find out, I guess, how it's pronounced. So let's find out what this is about, and let's click play. Autotune. What was an artist last year that thought they could just perform autotune on a stage? Drum and bass? Drum and bass building? Oh, the pace is definitely high. Or like a Dorian Electra 1000 gex kind of thing. Oh! Forget about it. I mean, I'm gonna be very curious how to perform this vocal, but... Boom! Let's go! Hey, boom! Another different effect on the voice. That's the bit that concerns me, like there's a lot of effects thrown on the voice all the time. Give me that beat again. I think the drum and bass bit. Spade! Rakky! Straight to my playlist. Straight to the playlist. I want this at Eurovision. I don't care about the rest of the selection anymore. I want this. Oh wow. I need to lay down for a moment, I think. That was awesome. That was bloody awesome. I love it. Oh, what a way to end it. Thank you for making the playlist. Person who did. I was ever person for it. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I need a moment. I need a moment. That will wrap up this video. See you there. And there you have it. I listened to the first 6 songs of Benidorm Fest. And what a first batch it was. I don't think there was one single bad song among them. And that is really, really cool. If I were to rank it, I mean, obviously, let's go from 6 to 1. We all know who number 1 will be. It's actually more difficult than you think. I think if I look at potential-wise, I think Vicco would be my 6th place. Then perhaps Aritz, maybe Aritz below it actually, because it needed a bit more tempo. The Vicco song, I just have this inkling that it won't be that good live. Carmento, it needs a bit more catchiness, I think. José Otero was definitely a good ballad, which was a bit unexpected as well, like where it was gonna go. I need to hold judgment on how Megara will sound live, so I put that in 3rd. I put José Otero in 2nd, and Rakky Ripper, obviously goes in 1st. Like, how can you not put that in 1st? How can you not get up on the dance floor, start a semi-mosh pit, let's go. Thank you. Either way. How do I ever recover from this? I will eventually, but for now, I'm living in the moment. I'm living it. Let me know in the comments down below how you would rank these 6 songs. I think by the point I have this video out, I might have already listened to all of them, so give me your top. I don't really care. I do care about your top, but I don't really... I think I'll have listened to all the songs, so I don't need the spoilers, basically. That was not good English. I'm still not a native speaker. I'm very sorry. Sometimes my head goes a bit... Ooh, it makes sense here. It doesn't make sense there, perhaps. I'm sorry. Either way, make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment who your favorites are, what your favorite artist of the selection is, what your first reactions were. Let me know all of that in the comments down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. But for me, today, goodbye.